I'm on the rocky road, heading down off the mountain slope. And as my steps echo, echo, louder than before, another day is done. Say goodbye to the setting sun.
Hey people, FlipinBean again. You know, I was thinking about this contest, and I was thinking about the questions today. I was thinking about how I was, what I was asking of you, and I can't ask of my viewers to do something that I have yet to do. It's one of those, I guess, you got to set example, you got to be the example kind of deals. Anyways, so my question to you guys were: what do you consider EDC? What comprises your EDC? How do you carry? What do you carry? Those are my questions. The who, what, where, the who, what, how, and why. Well, for me, EDC is more of it is an everyday carry. So what I carry constitutes just like freaking Bloods and Flowers. I've been talking to him a lot lately, but we both agreed on it. It's kind of a duty specific carry. I'm not going to carry the same thing that a firefighter is going to carry, and some civilian's not going to carry the same thing I'm going to carry. Unless you're some super motivator that expects, fucking super hand-to-hand combat, and I think that I'm Tony Jaa. It's not happening that way. So what I carry, it kind of comprises of what I feel comfortable carrying and that suits me in my everyday needs. Like we'll start out. Here we have my Andy Niederhoff freaking Write in the Rain notebook. It's in the military we all have these Write in the Rain notebooks, or the green monsters, these green legal pads, and everybody's like writes on their tags on their, figures out some sort of way to differentiate themselves. This is my way to differentiate myself. I have my logo, and that was it. So that's what I carry for my notes, so I can take down notes, take down memos, remember stuff. Hell, I even do some reviews, take quick check a checklist of quick stuff that I do. All right, also what else do I carry? Carry my my lighter, little jet flame, jet line, quad burner. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that in the insides. Quad burner. See that mirror? Jet frame quad burner. All right, so what else am I carrying today? Well, I also like to comprise the whole 2 is 1, 1 is none deal. So I carry 2 knives, minimum, a fixed blade and a folder. Today's fixed blade, my fixed blades are tended to be something I could use for some utility tasks, as well as worst case scenario defensive tasks. But fixed blade will always be 10 times stronger than a folder, and so on and so forth. So what's the folder today? I figure, I'm gonna go off on a tangent this, but I figure, freaking my Emerson Persian. This has been pimped out by Menovade, or Nick Lynn to be precise. I mean, look at that thing. He did a great job on these scales. Great, he did an awesome job. I don't know how Nick does it. I mean, actually, I do know how Nick does it because I've discussed it with him. But, does a great job. No hot spots, like you said. Real comfortable. Actually, it feels lighter than the original scales. Had some nicks in this beast. That go in my pocket. Oh yeah, and what am I going to carry for my, this is what I'm carrying so far. What am I going to carry for my folder? Well, everybody knows. Well, everybody on my Facebook knows, as well as several other places. I'm very partial to Filipino style knives, or Filipino style fighting, knives, and so on and so forth. And plus, those knives were made with utility, and they were just repurposed as, martial blades. So what we got here is a simple Pakal with the flare. All right, so a little aggressive G10. It's real aggressive. Then grippy. Let's see if I can get that pattern. And what I carry, like I said, I carry fixed blade and full. Let's see, there we are. And it's got that nice heat treat scale on there, like a forged finish. Look at that just wicked 0 degree. And what is that? It's a Besh wedge. And I hope you recognize that symbol, people. That's a Dirk Pinkerton custom. This is solid 154 cm. Thing is freaking wicked sharp. I mean, look at the apex of that thing. Look at the apex of that. Look at that. That's just mean. And then a downward carry. It disappears in your hand. I'm gonna do a review on this later, so I'm not gonna get too far into specs. So there's my fix in my folder. All right. Let's see what else I got. Every guy needs a freaking multi-tool. Leatherman mutt. You know, every day of the week. Every day that ends in Y, if I'm at work, I will carry this thing. So that's what I carry for that. I believe, you know, then we got our wallets. The shark skin, like I showed in a previous video. What else do I got? You know, the classic Kubotan. I'm in love with this thing. I've been pushing a lot of people his way to artistry and this is This is from freaking Thai Survival. I'm looking at another Kubotan from Tom Anderson. If you haven't seen his, they're ridiculous and expensive as hell. But you know, they're definitely beautiful by themselves. You know, freaking Infidel or Kafir, freaking Steel Flame bronze. See if I can have that. Yep, there you go, bronze. And then we got the Andy Niederhoff, freaking German leather dog, freaking thing right there. And then let's see, this thing broke, and key, my cobalt, and then this old lanyard I've had for a hot minute. You know, obviously, I always have one cigar for me. I'm gonna go smoke this in a bit while my shit loads. Let's see if I can get in on that. I gotta figure out what the tolerance is on these things, like I said. There we go. Gurkha Ninja. And, you know, once nobody ever sees my flashlights. Carry a Solar Force L2T, freaking shock mounted, hot potted, Cree, clicky, one click on for low, then a high for double click. You know, that's what I carry there. Very Kubotan-esque with the crenulated tip. And since today is still Monday, it's my incognito glasses. Mustache Monday, just fucking around, people. If you feel offended, well, sorry, freedom of speech. I don't know. And you know, that's what I'm carrying. Why I carry, like I said, 2 is 1, 1 is none. So I got my one fixed blade, one folder. Why I carry is another place. It's just not benefit me, but there's been many times where I'll be working and somebody's like, I need a knife, and I'll just toss them one of my knives while I'm working on something else with another knife or tool. It doesn't faze me because that's what it's for. It's meant to be used. I'm not a big Save Queen person, so you know that's what it is. So you know that's what I carry, why I carry, how I carry. My fixed blade always goes on a belt sheath, and I always have one in the pocket. If I'm wearing my vest, I have one on my vest as well. You know, so that's how I carry, why I carry. You know, you need tools. You always need your tools. You know, I mean, growing up, I always figured, you know, you weren't man enough to have, you had to have a knife on you. My grandfather always showed me you always needed a knife for anything, be it to freaking peel an apple, or I mean, plus it's kind of manly when, you know, you're sitting there, you're talking to your friends, and you're, pull out a piece of fruit and you peel it, and then you're just biting it off. You're like, yeah, I'm a man, motherfucker. Kind of has an old feel to it. So, like I said, that's what I'm posing to my viewers, so I got to pose it to myself. And that's what I'm going to give to you guys. So, like I said, stand by. I have footage upon footage for Cash Conscious reviews already posted up. Pretty soon I'm going to be heading out to do some more Gentleman's Corner with the help of a couple females. So, that's what I got going, people, and more than happy to do stuff. The glasses aren't really what I wear, but some once in a while I'll play around with them. I have some old school aviators. I call them the porno glasses that I'll wear, but they're something just keeps the sun out of your eyes. All right, well, you guys have a good day, and that's from me, FlipinBean. I hope to see comments and questions.